Millions of drivers have no idea what their cars are actually capable of. But here's the crazy part. One simple feature could save you from a $3,000 mistake. Right now, you're probably driving around using your car the basic way, while completely ignoring features that could prevent damage, save money, and even keep you safer on the road. And no, these aren't hidden in some complicated menu. They've been right in front of you this whole time. Here are 11 mind-blowing car features you need to start using today. Feature 11. Key fob window control. This one is going to change how you start every summer drive. You know that moment when you open your car door after it's been sitting in a parking lot for 2 hours, and you get hit by a wall of hot air? That thick, suffocating 150-degree heat that makes your steering wheel untouchable and your seat feel like a griddle? What if you could clear that air? Before you even walk to the car? Here's how. Take your key fob. Find the unlock button. Now hold it down, don't just press it. Hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. On most modern vehicles, your windows will roll down automatically. Some cars will also open the sunroof. All that trapped hot air? Gone before you even open the door. And when you're done airing it out, hold the lock button for the same amount of time. Everything closes back up. Now, this does vary by manufacturer. BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, many Fords and GMs all support some version of this. But your best bet? Check your owner's manual under remote window operation. Takes 2 minutes. Could change every hot weather drive you ever take. Most people only use 50% of what their key fob can do. Now you know better. Feature 10. The hidden fuel door arrow. This one is so simple, it almost hurts. How many times have you pulled into a gas station in a rental car or even a friend's car and you genuinely could not remember which side the gas cap is on? So you make your best guess, pull up to the pump, get out. Wrong side. Do the awkward 3-point turn. Everyone's watching. The dance of shame. We've all done it. Here's the thing. Your car already tells you. Every car made in the last 30+ years has a tiny arrow or triangle right next to the fuel pump icon on your dashboard gauge cluster. Look at it right now if you're parked. That arrow points directly to the side of the car where your gas cap lives. Left arrow, driver's side in most US cars. Right arrow, passenger side. It's been there your entire life. Most people have stared at that gauge thousands of times and never noticed it. Next time you're in a rental, before you even start the car, glance at the gauge. Problem solved forever. Feature 9. Auto mirror tilt in reverse. This one is worth money. Actual, real money that stays in your pocket instead of going to a body shop. Here's the scenario. You're parallel parking on a tight street. You're creeping backwards, checking your mirrors. And then that awful scraping sound. Curb rash. Your rim is now scratched. A set of decent alloy wheels can run you $500. A nice set? Way more than that. Now here's what most people don't know their car can do. When you put the car in reverse, look at your mirror selector switch. That's usually a small dial or toggle near your side mirror adjustment controls. While you're in reverse, flick that switch to the left or the right mirror. On most modern vehicles, and a lot of cars going back over a decade, that mirror will automatically tilt downward. It points the camera angle straight at the curb line, so you can see exactly where your tire is in relation to the edge. It's a parking assist tool that came standard on your car and requires 0 upgrades, 0 apps, 0 subscriptions. Just a flick of a switch. If your car supports it, you'll wonder how you ever parked without it. Feature 8. Seat and steering wheel memory. This one's about that premium feeling. The kind of thing you notice the first time you drive a high-end vehicle and think, wait, why doesn't every car do this? Most people know about seat memory. You see the buttons, usually labeled 1, 2, 3, on the side of your seat or your door panel. You can save your seat position so the car adjusts automatically when you get in. But here's what a surprising number of drivers don't realize. On most modern and premium vehicles, those memory buttons don't just save your seat position. They save your entire driving setup. That means steering wheel height, steering wheel reach, how far it extends toward you, side mirror angles. On some cars, even the head-up display position. Everything. One button. Your perfect driving position every single time. So if you share a car with someone of a completely different height, or if you drive multiple vehicles and keep confusing yourself, take 10 minutes right now to program your memory seat properly. Go into the seat, adjust the wheel, set the mirrors. Then hold that memory button until you hear a beep. That's it. Done. It's one of those features that genuinely feels like a luxury upgrade, and it's already on your car. Feature 7. adjustable seatbelt height. This one I want you to take seriously because this is not just a convenience tip. This is a safety tip. Look at where your seatbelt crosses your body right now. Really think about it. Is it crossing your chest, diagonally from your shoulder down to your hip? That's correct. That's how it's designed. Or is it riding up toward your neck? Maybe cutting across your collarbone at an uncomfortable angle? Because here's the thing. If that belt is positioned wrong, it's not just uncomfortable. In a collision, a belt that's too high can cause serious neck and throat injuries rather than preventing them. The fix takes about 5 seconds. Look at the B-pillar. That's the vertical column between your front and rear door where the seatbelt comes out at shoulder height. You'll see a plastic anchor piece with a small button or tab. That whole anchor slides up and down. Click it to the right height so the belt crosses your chest, not your neck. Most cars have 3 or 4 locking positions. Studies show that proper belt positioning can reduce injury severity by up to 30% in a serious crash. 30% for something that takes 5 seconds to adjust. Do it. Tell your passengers to do it. It matters. All right, next feature. This is something mechanics wish more drivers knew. Every week, people bring in cars that won't start after a small bump, and they assume it's a serious problem. But most of the time, it's this. And you can fix it yourself in under 30 seconds. Keep watching. Feature 6, Hidden Trunk Release. This one has 2 sides to it. One is safety. The other is peace of mind. First, the safety side. Did you know that every car manufactured for sale in the United States since 2002 is required by federal law to have an interior trunk release? It's a glow-in-the-dark handle, usually bright green or yellow, located inside the trunk itself. If someone is ever accidentally, or not so accidentally, locked inside a trunk, they can pull that handle and the latch releases immediately from inside. No tools, no breaking anything. Just pull. Most people have never looked for this on their own car. Find it. Show your kids where it is. Show anyone who rides in your vehicle regularly. It's information that is genuinely, potentially life-saving. Now the second side of this feature. Some vehicles also have a secondary physical trunk release inside the cabin. Often it's under the rear seat cushion or behind a removable panel in the back seat area. On a few models, it's a small lever hidden under the floor mat near the trunk opening. This is a backup. If your electronic trunk release fails, dead battery, electrical issue, this mechanical override gets the trunk open without any power at all. Take 5 minutes and find both on your car. You'll be glad you did. Feature 5, Follow Me Home headlights. A small thing that makes a big difference when you get home after a long drive. If you've ever pulled into a dark garage or a dimly lit driveway, locked your car, and then stumbled around in the pitch black trying to find the door, you're going to love this. Most modern vehicles have a setting called Follow Me Home lighting, or sometimes it's labeled headlight delay or pathway lighting depending on your make and model. When activated, after you lock the car, your headlights, or sometimes just the daytime running lights, stay on for a programmable period, usually somewhere between 10 and 60 seconds. Long enough for you to walk to your door safely. To find this on your car, go into your vehicle settings menu, usually accessible through your infotainment screen. Look for lighting, then headlights, and look for anything mentioning a delay or pathway function. On some older vehicles, it's activated by tapping the headlight stalk in specific sequence, so check your owner's manual if you don't see it in the menu. It's one of those features you'll use literally every single night you come home after dark. And it costs nothing, it's already there. Feature 4, Manual Gear Mode, Engine Braking. This one can save your brakes, your rotors, and your wallet, especially if you drive in hilly or mountainous terrain. You've probably seen it, the little plus and minus markings on your gear selector gate or the paddle shifters behind your steering wheel. A lot of automatic transmission drivers glance at them and think, "I'll never use that, I'm not a race car driver." Wrong. Here's a scenario where this feature legitimately matters. You're driving down a long, steep mountain road or a highway off-ramp with a serious grade. You're riding your brakes the whole way down. Your brake pads are heating up, your rotors are getting hot, and if you're doing this repeatedly, you're shortening the life of your braking system and increasing your risk of brake fade. Brake fade is when your brakes get so hot that they temporarily lose effectiveness. On a steep descent, that is genuinely dangerous. Here's what you do instead. Before you start the descent, use those paddle shifters or drop into manual mode on your selector. Shift down a gear or two. Your engine will now slow the car through what's called engine braking. The natural resistance of a lower gear helps control your speed without using your brake pads at all. Use your brakes to control speed on flat sections. Let the engine do the work on the descent. It's the technique professional drivers and truckers have used forever, and the hardware is already built into your car. Feature 3. Sun Visor Extension. This one might be the most universally relatable thing in this entire video because every single person who drives has experienced this. You're driving at sunrise or sunset. The sun is at that perfect horrible angle, just below where your visor blocks it, just above where your windshield shade helps. You flip the visor down, and there's still that gap, that blinding strip of light coming through right between the visor edge and the roofline. You squint, you lean, you suffer, and you didn't need to. Here's what your visor can actually do. That little plastic clip on the side of your visor, the one that hooks it against the ceiling of the car, unclip it, then slide the entire visor along the metal rod toward the side window. Now pull it outward toward you slightly. On virtually every modern car, the visor extends along that rod and can be rotated to cover the side window angle. That gap disappears. The blinding side sun situation is fixed. It works on almost every vehicle made in the last 20 years. It takes about 3 seconds. And once you know it's there, you will use it constantly. This is the feature that makes people say, "Wait, how did I not know this?" Feature 2. Rear Wiper Auto-Activate in Reverse. A lot of people genuinely think this is a glitch the first time they notice it. It is not a glitch. It is intentional, brilliant safety engineering. Here's the situation. It's raining. You've got your front wipers running. You shift into reverse to back out of a parking space or a driveway, and your rear wiper suddenly turns on by itself. Nobody touched it. That is not a malfunction. That is your car's system automatically ensuring you have clear rear visibility at exactly the moment you need it most while backing up in wet conditions. It's tied directly to the reverse signal. The moment the transmission engages reverse and the front wipers are already active, the control module says, "Backing up in rain means we need rear visibility," and activates the rear wiper automatically. A lot of drivers shift into reverse, feel confused about the wiper activating, and actually reach over to turn off manually, which defeats the entire purpose. Now you know. Let it do its job. Whoever engineered this feature was thinking specifically about the kind of accident you're now much less likely to have. Feature 1. Fuel Cutoff or Inertia Switch. This is the one you need to remember. Most modern cars have something called an inertia switch, a small safety device usually hidden in the trunk, rear footwell, or behind a panel. Here's what it does. In a collision, even a minor one, it automatically cuts power to the fuel pump to reduce the risk of fire. It's a serious safety feature, and it works exactly as intended. But this is where people get caught off guard. You get into a small accident, nothing major. You try to restart the car, and it won't start. The engine cranks, but nothing happens. Most people panic, call a tow truck, and assume the worst. But a lot of the time, the switch just tripped. And the fix is ridiculously simple. Find the button, press it until it clicks, and your car starts like normal. That's it. So take a minute, look up where it is in your car before you ever need it. Because this tiny button can save you a tow bill and a whole lot of stress. All right, 11 features. All real. All built into cars most people drive every day and never use. Think about it. How many of these have been right in front of you this whole time? Now you're part of the 1%. Drop a comment, which one surprised you the most? And if this video saved you money, stress, or even a mistake, hit subscribe. This is Cars Fuse. No fluff, just real car knowledge. See you in the next one.